Naval ranks have long been a cornerstone of maritime tradition since the early days of sail, offering a structured framework to maintain order, establish roles, and ensure efficient operation aboard ships and within naval organizations. The rank structure has evolved over centuries to include hierarchies designed to delineate authority, responsibility, and specialization. Modern naval ranks are typically divided into three categories: enlisted personnel, non-commissioned officers, and commissioned officers. Each tier represents a progression in responsibility, skill, and leadership roles. Enlisted personnel are the foundation of naval operations. Enlisted sailors perform technical tasks, maintenance, and day-to-day operations aboard ships. As enlisted personnel advance, they may attain non-commissioned officer ranks, such as petty officer or chief petty officer. NCOs act as supervisors and mentors for junior sailors, bridging the gap between the enlisted workforce and the commissioned officers. Commissioned officers represent the leadership cohort. Commissioned officers are tasked with command roles, strategic decision-making, and the execution of broader mission objectives. Ranks such as ensign, lieutenant, commander, and captain, and admiral represent increasing levels of authority and responsibility. In the universe of Star Trek, Starfleet is an organization inspired by naval traditions. Starfleet's rank structure mirrors the naval hierarchy, providing a familiar framework for audiences while accommodating the futuristic context of space exploration and diplomacy. The officer ranks in Starfleet include ensign, lieutenant, both junior and senior grades, lieutenant commander, commander, captain, and various grades of admiral. These align closely with modern naval ranks, but also reflect the unique needs of Starfleet's mission. Starfleet's enlisted personnel, often referred to as crewmen or specialists, are the backbone of operations aboard starships. These individuals handle engineering tasks, navigation support, and other technical roles critical to maintaining ship functionality. Although the series primarily focuses on officers, the contributions of enlisted personnel are occasionally highlighted, emphasizing their essential role in Starfleet. Perhaps one of the most notable examples is Chief Miles O'Brien from The Next Generation and later Deep Space Nine. The officer ranks in Starfleet begin with ensign, the entry-level rank for commissioned officers, and the rank cadets earn after graduating from Starfleet Academy. Ensigns typically serve as junior officers, gaining experience in their assigned departments under the mentorship of higher-ranking officers. The progression to lieutenant and lieutenant commander represents an increase in expertise and leadership responsibilities, often leading to departmental oversight. Commanders and captains hold significant authority, with captains serving as the commanding officers of starships or starbases. This role is comparable to a naval ship's commanding officer, responsible for mission success, crew safety, and overall ship operations. Admirals occupy the upper echelons of Starfleet, overseeing fleets, strategic planning, and interstellar diplomacy. Several aspects of Starfleet's rank structure directly parallel naval traditions. Both systems emphasize a clear path of advancement, with ranks denoting increasing levels of skill, responsibility, and leadership. In both Starfleet and real-world navies, captains are the ultimate authority aboard their vessels, embodying leadership and responsibility. Starfleet incorporates a variety of roles, such as chief engineer or chief medical officer, akin to naval specialists like chief engineers or surgeons. These roles highlight the importance of technical expertise within the hierarchy. The use of insignia, such as pips on Starfleet uniforms or stripes on naval uniforms, visually denotes rank, reinforcing the structure's clarity. Rank pips from the Next Generation onward have aligned closely with that of their real-world counterparts. Some examples being, ensigns in Starfleet wear one pip, and their real-world counterparts wear one stripe on their uniforms. A captain in Starfleet wears 4 pips, while a modern-day naval captain wears 4 stripes. Despite their similarities, there are notable differences between naval ranks and Starfleet ranks, reflecting the distinct contexts in which they operate. Starfleet officers often undertake diplomatic missions and scientific research, roles less common in traditional naval operations. This broad scope necessitates skills and training not typically associated with naval officers. While navies place significant focus on their enlisted personnel, Star Trek largely centers on officers, with enlisted crew members playing supporting roles in the narrative. The advanced technology of the Star Trek universe impacts the rank structure by shifting some responsibilities that would typically require large teams to fewer individuals or advanced systems. Admirals in Starfleet often have direct involvement in exploratory missions or interstellar governance, blending military and diplomatic functions in ways not typical for naval admirals. Star Trek uses a similar rank structure not only to ground its fictional universe in realism, but also to highlight the qualities of collaboration and leadership across diverse settings. The comparison between naval ranks and Starfleet ranks demonstrates how hierarchical systems can be adapted to meet the needs of different contexts, while retaining the same core principles of leadership and organization. Both frameworks rely on a clear structure to define roles and responsibilities, ensuring effective operations, whether at sea or among the stars.